Now let's look at some ways that you can do your actual keyword research. Now, for those of you that don't know, all you need to do is go to that very secret site that no one ever visits called google.com, and on that site they actually have a Google keyword tool. So just type in Google keyword tool and it'll give you an option and it'll bring you up this page pretty much like this as it is. It may have a little capture link a little further down, but once you've completed that, you'll be able to do as many searches as you want. Now, here's what we've done here. I've just put in a few basic terms relevant to martial arts searches. So you've got martial arts in Jacksonville, kickboxing Jacksonville, MMA Jacksonville, Kung Fu Jacksonville, Karate Jacksonville. You could go Jiu-Jitsu Jacksonville and do the necessary searches. So setting up and naming your website correctly is also very, very important, but more about that on another video. Right now we're focusing on how do you generate the correct keyword searches, or how do you find the most relevant searches. Now, I'm going to tell you straight up and cut to the chase here that probably the most popular search term will be martial arts followed by your town. I know some people don't think that's true, but I'm going to prove it to you right now. So if you look, you'll see you'll input those different terms and then quite simply you ask Google to search. Now, another important thing I want you to bring to your attention right now is this advanced options and filters. You need to make sure that location is set to the United States or whichever country you're searching from. If you're searching England, then search for England. And the reason why I say that is because several towns are named the same, both in Australia, in England, and the USA. Hey, small little country called England just happened to dominate the whole world at one point. Nearly 200 countries. Hasten to add why a lot of the names are exactly the same. Good old England, you gotta love them. So here we go, back to the advanced options and filters. Just make sure it's set to the correct location. Now you'll see a number of search terms and you'll see what's called broad match and exact match, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But you'll see global monthly searches and local. Pretty much global means around the globe obviously, and local relates to the specific location you have chosen. So that's why it's very important to have the advanced options and filters set to the correct country. Now, I just want to pull your attention over here to the left, and you'll see these three terms called broad, exact, and phrase. Now let me explain what they are and how and why it's important to understand them. First of all, most people don't even realize these exist, and if we unclick those a minute, it will search again and it will refresh and give us different results. Now, broad match means any term whatsoever with the phrase martial arts Jacksonville, Florida that has been put into the Google search bar. So you could have put Jacksonville, martial arts schools, you could have put anything of that relevance to do with martial arts in Jacksonville, best martial arts schools in Jacksonville, worst martial arts schools in Jacksonville. That will be counted as a relevant search when you type or you'll search for broad match. If we click on exact match is exactly what it says it is. Somebody went to the Google search bar. This is a number of people that went to that Google search bar and typed in only martial arts Jacksonville, Florida. So if you see at the results here, the difference between the general search, the broad search is 880 searches, and the exact match is down to 110. So what is that, like 20% of searches? It drops less than 20, 15% or so of searches as a result of using the exact match. Now, phrase match means, and it'll bring up another set of searches here, that's in quotes. A phrase match is basically the phrase, so that exact phrase was used in that order. So martial arts Jacksonville, Florida, that's the phrase match that was used. So they could have put, what's the best martial arts Jacksonville, Florida martial arts school? Either way, that exact phrase was used. Usually, phrase is higher than exact, and of course, broad is even higher than phrase, if that makes some sense to you and you're following me here. So this is how you find the exact match, phrase, and broad match. And just so you know, you can see here, as a general rule, just for your information, martial arts Jacksonville, martial arts being the general term, 880 searches. kickboxing is 320. MMA, despite its popularity, look, so-called TV presence, is still running at about half the search rate of the general term martial arts, which is great news. So, you know, when you're looking to purchase a URL or your domain name, you should be looking to include those keyword searches. Another top tip for you there. Of course, if we manage your online presence, we'll have already purchased that for you, and you'll be running with a perfect website, optimized and highly effective within Google. Well, that's it. That's how you find out your keyword searches. Remember, you can have some fun with this, folks. You can do multiple searches. You can even put in websites in here, so you can put in your competitors' websites and see what terms they are ranking for as well. Another top ninja tactic, if you like, so you can see exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it. Well, that's it for me on keyword research tools and research analysis. We'll catch you on the very next video.